Hello everybody! Today we're doing a geology experiment. We're inspired by this book called Mountains and Volcanoes by Barbara Taylor. We like it a lot. It has a lot of great information, wonderful illustrations, and today we are going to be working on this project, which is hot and cold water in a jar to signify the movement of magma in the mantle of the earth. So here are some of the supplies that you'll need for this project. You need some food coloring, 2 jars of different sizes, and something to put the small jar into the large jar with. So we're starting out by putting some food coloring into a small jar, to which we will add some hot water. It's not quite boiling, but it is really warm. And then we are going to put that entire jar into a larger jar that has been filled with tap water, just, room temperature tap water. So this is the pretty thrilling part that happens when you put something that's hot or warm into a colder area, and that is that the heat rises. And so by having food coloring on in the warm water, it really makes it apparent when the hot water rises, and you can see that it just kind of remains at the surface. All right, so my kid is mixing up all the water so that we can do this again because it was a lot of fun. And this time we are going to add some yellow dye to the small jar. Again, we're going to fill it up with some hot water, and this will be both a geology experiment as well as just a general science experiment when we look at 2 primary colors mixing together. And this is a lot of fun to see, and so we made green warm water rise to the top. So for our last one, we did it again with the yellow. And then once we were done with it, we decided to reverse the experiment and use warm water in the jar and cold water in the small container. So we heated up the water till it was quite warm but not boiling, because it is a glass jar that I don't know if it's heat safe or not. And then we did put ice water into the smaller jar, and then we descended it into the large water. Now, if I had been a little bit more careful and not tipped the jar when it was going in, I think we would have been able to see more clearly how those 2 solutions didn't mix, the water didn't mix. But then it was really cool to see how it looked when we poured the cold ice water, which is blue, out into the yellow water, and then it kind of settled at the bottom. That was probably more thrilling almost than seeing the hot water rise up in the previous demonstration. Okay, so this is a low-cost to no-cost geology project that my kids really enjoyed, and I encourage you to try it too. And if you want to see some of the other projects in our geology unit, you can click on the screen right now. And for more pictures, you can check them out on my website at pepperandpine.com. Thanks for watching.